Streaming live. Happy Monday to all of you. Hope you're having a great day. I just want to thank each and every one of you that subscribed to my channel. Huge thank you. 2,000 subs. Man, I couldn't believe it. I mean, less than a year and growing super fast. I would never imagine that 10,000 is a reality, but it is. So, let's talk about some different stuff, right? So this is your time from myself for Q&A. I'm going to let you ask whatever questions you want, and I'm going to answer. Let's keep it clean. I know there's some different apps and gigs that we do not like and ones that we favor, but let's keep it clean. Anyway, before we get into Q&A, I just want to jump into some stuff that's been going on. There are some drama queens out there. Yes, YouTube creators. Nancy, I got her locked out of the room. They're chewing away like crazy on that bone. So, anyway, back to these drama queens and nonsense. Anyway, I try to avoid drama as far as on this channel and all that. But I definitely need to address this because, man, it's just gotten too much. So, how this all started is I got a comment from one of you viewers. You were freaked out about a video that was talking about cherry picking and something they heard from their driver specialist. Anyhow, so I click on the link. I go watch this video. I don't even know who this YouTube creator is. I don't know how long, how many subscribers, any of that. I don't even look at any of that. I go right to it and I watch the video, right? As soon as I'm done watching the video, I'm freaking livid, right? What the person shared, what he shared, what his driver specialist told him, I'm sure it is true. But they're going to tell you anything. They're going to blow smoke up your butts to get you to act like employees. One of the biggest things I do on my channel, my goals, is to help advise you all of your rights as independent contractors and to keep you from being scared into an employee relationship. So when other creators are going out there and putting videos that are scaring my own viewers into acceptance rating, right? So the big thing, how much should you accept, yada, yada, yada. Now, I'm not just speaking off opinion. I go out day in and day out, and I prove with my own data, my own acceptance rating, I put my own self at risk to show that it's BS, right? Yes, some people have been paused. Some people have had blocks restricted. You name it. Very few. I couldn't tell you how many cherry pickers there are out there that are living real good and they're having no issues from Grubhub. None whatsoever. As long as I don't toggle unavailable and I follow their stuff, they don't bother me. Guess what my acceptance rating is? Right around 4 or 5%. Yes, 4 or 5% every week. Why is that? Because they send a bunch of garbage offers from all over the map, and I have a video that's coming up and I'm going to show you. I have a whole day's worth of offers. I took a screenshot of every one of them just to show you the kind of stuff they send us in my market, right? And for all those that want to jump on cherry pickers and question why we do it. Anyhow, so I had some choice words for this person on there, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't crazy. Eventually, it got to the point later down the road where I called him an idiot. I mean, it is what it is. I tell it like it is. I'm real. And anyhow, so this guy was offended. He waited a couple days. He sends me an email. Email's pretty good all the way through. No big deal, right? Till the very end, right? And the guy wants to insult me for making an honest mistake. One of my videos I was talking about live tracking for the Grubhub. It's real-time tracking. Most of you probably knew that. You're probably even... But I didn't get any comments from any of you trying to correct me. Yeah, I was a bonehead. I made the mistake, right? But great way to kind of like water under the bridge. Let's be buds, right? Like insult me at the end of the email. Anyhow, I guess this guy's going out and putting videos, saying that I trolled. People trolls. Trolling is not that. When I'm going out there and I'm defending my purpose, my business, and the things I'm doing, that's not trolling, man. When I'm getting comments and links to videos that I go watch that are affecting what I'm saying on here, you better believe I'm going to have something to say about it, and I have every right to. Now, I said in a respectful manner to begin with, but it got a little out of hand after that. And I know he put some comments and then blocked what I could say so I couldn't even come back. But his comments went to the measure of talking about my business and lack thereof. My business over the 2 years has done pretty well. I don't need to provide any tax forms or any of that, but it's pretty funny. You want to go on here and you want to share news, you want to be a YouTube creator, you want to be your guy, whatever, cool, man. Awesome. I don't care how fast you're growing. We're all growing fast. There's plenty of room to go around. Quit spreading this fear-mongering crap that is bull. Yeah, your DS told you some nonsense. Guess what? There's people in my market that our DS have told them some crap. There's one girl in particular, I won't mention her name, but she records it. You know what she tells them when they start to say that crap? I'm recording this call. Guess what they do? They change their tune right away. Oh, well, you're an independent contractor and blah, 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 blah. They're going to tell you whatever they have to get you to accept a high amount of offers. Period. Driver specialist, aka micromanager. They're just trying to get you to accept all those offers out there, especially all this crap Taco Bell, man. Yeah, 38% and proud, Nancy. Beautiful. Cherry picking's good, man. Every market's different. Some aren't busy enough, you can't do it. I understand. But for those that's busy enough, you should be cherry picking. And you should be running multiple apps. But anyhow, that's the drama crap going around. Enough of the drama queen BS. Freaking let your, grow a pair and quit the freaking BS, right? And buying into what these companies, going way back from Lyft, Uber, all these gig companies are going to do stuff to try and scare you into acting like an employee while they still classify you as a 1099 independent contractor. You get to pay the extra taxes. You get to take the extra liability, responsibility, and it goes on, right? Yeah. Grubhub's the worst as far as it goes to influencing drivers. I don't get anything from DoorDash. DoorDash doesn't give me any flack. My acceptance rate has been as low as 0%. And they have their downfalls, right? Every company has their positives and negatives, pros and cons. But anyway, don't pull me into your drama and your crap. You want to be YouTube creator and share the news and all, cool. But don't share the news and be like, oh, cherry picking part 1, 2, 3, and you should be scared. You should keep it above 50%. You should be a really good employee. If you want to be a good employee, beautiful, go do it. Perfect example, Pete, Paid to Drive. Pete's a pro driver, I believe, and he follows a lot of the guidelines. I mean, he does the deal, you know what I mean? Hats off to him. I'm sure he does well in his market. He does what makes sense for him. But you don't see him going out there and telling all of you, you should accept above a certain percentage. He shared when people were being paused. Sometimes he does go overboard with some of the scary, you know what I mean? And I've called him out as well. When it's crossing the line, it's like, come on, man. Why are we feeding into the crap that these companies are trying? All you do is feed into what they're trying to do anyway. Get us all scared. Go out there and accept every freaking crap garbage offer there is, right? And be good employees. So, is it bad to cherry pick your first week on? Heck no. You need to go find out sooner than later, right? Why go out there and lose money? 1 week test. You could even do certain days. You need to do at least a week and you need to do different times. You got to get enough data to really make a judgment for your market. So, anyhow, yeah, I'm letting loose, CIA agent. I hate freaking drama queens, man, and I hate this fear-mongering nonsense, right? I'm a cherry picker. Doesn't mean you have to be a cherry picker. Whatever makes sense for you. But I'm not going to go out there and spread crap that's going to scare you all into doing things that you shouldn't, right? That probably don't make sense. With the whole pausing crap, what happened to that, right? I know people that got paused are right back on within 2 weeks. I haven't heard anything since. Everybody was they shot up and were getting the acceptance rate above 50%. I know one guy shared a story. He tried to go for a premiere. He didn't last a week. He was all over the place. He was just beating his head against the wall because he's losing money and time. But, yeah. It doesn't make sense for a lot of us. Anyhow, enough of that. So, we all have opinions, right? I try to base mine off of facts, data, and research. I've researched a bunch of this. I've tested it all out. And I collect a lot of data from all of you. So, I have my own networking group. Team Ping right here. I'm going to announce this a little bit soon here. So, one other thing, on a positive note, let's check out what questions you all have. I just want to address that real quick. I know some of you have seen the videos, whatever. People being called trolls. We all get trolled as YouTube creators. I had someone go as far as doxing me, put my address and my name. Guess what I did? I invited that person to come on over and get a rude awakening. You know? And block them. I blocked it from my channel. We're all going to get trolls, right? I left a pretty good, reasonable thing. Anyway. Whatever. Moving on. Let's move to positive stuff. Now that's addressed, out of the way. Someone's offended, got butt hurt. Grow a pair, man. Anyhow, let's see what you guys ladies have to say. So, is it okay to deliver at Subway at 2 in the morning? Depends on the area. There's some areas, I don't know. If it's safe, you feel safe, absolutely. Go make that money, especially when there's no traffic and stuff. Let's see, you guys get that DoorDash survey. I get those surveys all the time and I never fill them out. Not a one. Cherry pick versus Premier for JT. You have to test it out and see what works best for you, man. I always talk about you got to do what makes sense. And with my gig coach consulting business, that's what I do is I get a lot of information for the person, find out what their goals are, how much their bills are, what they need to make each month. Do they have kids? What hours can they work? A lot of information. And then we design a plan that makes sense for them so they can be successful and not work too many freaking hours. But, yeah. Dude, I'm incredibly motivated. I have a fitness gig and business that I'm looking to grow up on the side. I have a huge passion for helping people. And that was the other thing. Sorry to go off topic here. This person's claiming they're in this to help people. If you're creating a video a day every day, all you're doing is trying to build your channel fast through the algorithm so you can hit a partner so you're getting paid for ads. Look at my videos. I don't have as many videos, probably about one a week on average. I'm starting to pump out some more now. That's because I got backed up on ideas and topics that you guys were asking for. And now I got better equipment. So, but if you're really helping people, you'd be spending countless hours like I do answering emails, texts, messages, phone calls, you name it. I'm helping all kinds of random strangers that I don't even know. Right? And I ask them for nothing. So, if you're really in the business for helping people, be about it. Don't talk about it. But this past week you made 10-10. That's what I'm talking about, CI agent. That's some good numbers right there. So I average about $750 a week on Grubhub alone. And then I got some other gigs. And I got some nice money on some DoorDash referrals this last week. And took care of those people. So they took care of me. I took care of them. But anyway. Let's see, Brett Ellis, my menu button has to be hit 10 times before I can pause or end a dash. Anyone else? That could be your phone, your service provider. It could be the location where you're trying to pause or end a dash. So look into those different things. I go for Verizon. I want top of the line. You got to be in a good area. And yeah, man, you got to be fast. So good question. I've known about you for a few weeks, Jake. Good content. What's Team Ping, though? Seaside, great question. I'm going to announce that pretty soon. I'm going to hang tight on that. But I'm going to discuss what Team Ping is and talk more about that. But I've had this exclusive networking group for almost 2 years now. And I'm about to branch out nationwide. So right now, we're just local. We're here in Arizona. Let's see. Jake actually is the best YouTuber when it comes to hard facts and good advice. Thanks for that, Valdestat. Can I be a jerk and an a-hole? Sometimes, yeah. But I'm super passionate. Again, I talk about the facts. Sometimes the truth hurts, man. But, yeah. Sometimes I can be a jerk. But Grubhub blocked my 1099 PDF, so I still haven't done taxes yet. Man, I would email them on that. What about the mailed form? You should have got something in the mail. I just love an extra $500 per week on top of my full-time. Frog Barrel, send me an email. gigcoachjake@gmail.com. Maybe we can do a free consult and we can discuss that more. But not only help people in the fitness business, but help people in the gig business. Make more money in less time. That was one of my hashtags. More money, less time, baby. We all want that, right? I got good money listening doing this DoorDash bonus method. Yeah, pause and end. If you're on DoorDash, pause and end. Go check out that video that I put up. And if you have more questions about it, always don't hesitate to reach out to me. You know, getcoachjake@gmail.com. I try to get back to those emails as quick as possible, but keep creating. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do my best. Like I said, I got a long list of videos that I want to create and put out there for all of you. Part of it was equipment. I had some bad equipment and time. Now that I'm a paid channel, I get some money every month. That allows me to free up some time to create more videos for you all, right? Time is money. So, let's see. I got $50 because of Jake. Sweet, man. 9 back-to-back rejected. Taco Bell last night. Garbage. Yeah, Taco Bell stuff's been insane. I'm sure that when we talk about it, there'll be a video from someone else. But you want to talk about workers being tired of something. DoorDash being... Those DoorDash long distance calls been coming for a long time, man. I showed those in a video. And Grubhub does the same crap. But let's talk about all these Taco Bell offers that are coming from all over for crap money, right? Let's talk about Grubhub drivers getting pissed off about all these Taco Bell partnership. It was good when you guys were sweetening up those offers, but now it's getting insane with this free delivery crap. CI agent, you're an asshole or jerk when it's necessary. It's not showing that comment, but yeah, man, I mean, sometimes the truth hurts. I try not to be an AL. I mean, I try to be positive and do people right. Always respectful. But again, stay in your lane. Sweet Shoe, just started Grubhub. How many weeks before I can start cherry picking without looking bad off start? You're going to look bad no matter what if you cherry pick in their eyes. But do your thing. They can't do anything. You're an independent contractor. You have the right to accept or reject any offer and even reassign. Keep the reassigning to a minimum, right? I keep that, I mean, well above 90% that I'm completing. So, and your completion rating there. But let's see. You should monetize your videos to get a little extra, Jake. They are monetized. That's what I was just talking about. Now that I'm a partner channel, I make some money every month off the ads. And it allows me to free up more time, allow me to upgrade some of my equipment, and to provide more videos for you all. Again, time's money, right? Mr. Jake, let's see. What is right? Set up to pick up my blocks on mobile data or Wi-Fi. I've been having issues lately when I set kicks me out and locks the rest of the days, then refresh, all gone. No Wi-Fi. Turn off your Wi-Fi, man, because sometimes it's bouncing from signal to signal. You get in a good spot. If you're going to pick up blocks, find out really good signal area, turn off that Wi-Fi, and it boom, and be fast. Have a strategy in mind. I already kind of have an idea of which ones I'm going to pick, and if they're all gone, I'll skip a couple days. I might skip to Wednesday and then be able to get a full day's worth, full day's worth, full day's worth, and then just have Monday, Tuesday to go pick up blocks throughout the week. So that's one thing that I'll do. Let's see. I had $3.24 offer from Grubhub last night. Yep. That sucks, man. So your base must be $3 in your market plus mileage. Let's see. Bram Jim, what's up? How you doing? Pretty soon there won't be no more Premier drivers. They will eventually get tired of those crappy orders and make it shit money. Yeah, I don't know how many Premier drivers are staying Premier in my market right now with all the Taco Bell offers. They're coming from everywhere. So right away, I already got an email consultation just getting started. So yeah, shoot me an email, guys. Ladies, if you have any questions about my consulting business, you know, how I can help you maybe, shoot me an email. Let's see. We have the right to lucrative gigs. Yes. Look at the DoorDash agreement, and I've showed that in some of my videos. They have it right. They show and talk about how you can accept or reject offers based on what's going to make you profitable, right? Your business. You're a business owner. I had a dispatcher try to lie to me and say the toss changed and we're not allowed to decline orders. Man, I can't stress this enough. Guys, ladies, record. Find out if your state is a one-party or two-party consent. If it's a one-party, you don't even have to tell them. And you know what? If it's a two-party, at the beginning of the recording, tell them you're recording the conversation. You covered it. But do research. I've even touched on that in a video before. But yes, record all these conversations. Customer care, dispatch, driver care, driver specialist. If you go and have a personal meeting with your driver specialist, record it. You better put the recording on your phone in there. They're going to get sued eventually for employee relationship. And when that happens and they have to pay out a settlement and pay some overtime, man, I got some nice 60, 70 hour work weeks that get some good overtime pay there. So, but anyhow, Grubhub's going to get sued too, and they're going to lose. Watch, mark my words. Let's see. Should I focus on one app for a while? Just did my first weekend on DoorDash. When should I branch out? Frogbell, great question. I did, I think, 2 to 4 weeks on Postmates first, and then I added on DoorDash. I signed up and got that ball rolling. So once I was, had my feet wet and was pretty comfortable with Postmates, then I added on DoorDash. I did that one for about a month, and then I added on Grubhub. So I did each one of them for almost a month before I added on another one. So I was very comfortable with that platform itself before creating more chaos, right? There's the acronym that I love that I always tell myself, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. So sometimes keeping it the simplest is the best, right? You want to be efficient. You want to be accurate. You don't want to make any mistakes, so on and so forth. So great question. Was I in the military? No. I unfortunately made some poor choices and made a lot of mistakes when I was younger and got in some trouble. So live and learn, right? I paid my price and I've done a lot of good things since. But nope, I would have been a great soldier though. I multi-app cherry pick big time. The evens are better pays than busy. Yeah, so once you get familiar with the one, add on the other. Once you have multiple apps, when one's slow, another one's pretty busy. So it's really good to have multiple apps in that situation. Say that you got a certain schedule you got to work, right? And you don't have a 10, 12 hour day to make $150. You got stick to those peak times, multi-app. One or the other is going to be busy and keep you rolling. And you can also get pickups. I got a video with multi-apping, so check that out. I emailed her supervisor and they emailed me back saying our employee is incorrect. You can decline orders, which obviously knew already. Just funny the lengths they go. Yeah, anything that's in writing or they think that they're being recorded, their tune's a lot different. But when they don't think they are, they're going to say whatever they want to scare you into doing what they want. Psychological scare tactics goes all the way back to Uber, Lyft, all those companies. They all do it. Kiss it. Yeah, baby. How many deliveries do you have to do on DoorDash before you can take multiple orders stack at once? They usually give stacks right away. It just has to be busy enough. Today it was slower. So like on a Sunday evening, you're going to get a lot of stacks. Later in the week, at lunchtime, there'll be a lot of stacks. And it all depends on the market. So those are just based off my market anyway. Let's see. I have screenshots. I got screenshots for days. Always, man. Screenshot that agreement before you ever accept. Even before you decline sometimes. Let's see. Is the AZ market good? It's saturated, but it's good. It's good because there's a lot of different apps you can run. You can run rideshare. You can do Amazon. I mean, you can do Instacart. Those guys, all them doing Instacart, doing really well. Unfortunately, got capped right now, so I tried to sign up once they switched their stance, but they got a cap right now, so I'm waiting on them. And I'm waiting on Amazon as well. So look for some videos and tips and tricks on those in the future. Let's see. On Postmate, I select scooter mode, but it says my market isn't optimized for deliveries and I will get limited offers. Is that true? I don't know, man. I run scooter mode and it allows you to see the items that are coming through, and that's a big deal. So it allows you to cherry pick effectively with Postmates like that. So you did 1,080 with Grubhub, DoorDash, and Postmates this week. Man, that's what I like to hear. Money right there. That's how it's done. Work on your terms. You're an independent contractor, right? Is it true that drivers pay 30% in tax? So, Gabriel Scott, go talk to a tax consultant. It's free. Tax to a tax preparer, CPA. But get good information as far as that goes. I'm not going to give out tax advice on this video. But if you track things properly, you shouldn't be paying any taxes, and you potentially could be getting some money back if you drive enough. But again, everyone's situation is different. So go get some free advice from a CPA or somebody like that, especially right now where they're trying to get everyone's business. So let's see what else we got here. To work the even hours, the pays are better when the 9 to 5 folks are at home. Your fake business. Yeah, I got a fake business, guys, that did pretty well. I've coached a lot of people, not just for free, but I've helped a lot of people. I mean, you can go on my website and you can see some of the testimonials. I mean, I've helped. One of the biggest deals and things that I love doing is freeing up time in people's lives so they can have more time for their kids, their family, fun, friends, and create balance, right? If you look, create hope, balance, and success. Very important, especially when it comes for longevity, sustainability, and health. I'm a health guy, health and fitness. I'm late. How you feel about pause, Grubhub drivers? The pausing, I haven't heard much about it. So you can rewind. I touched on that earlier. You missed some good stuff. Let's see. Shipt is good. I don't think Shipt's in my market, but yeah, when you guys get new gig apps and stuff that come to your market, always check them out, test them out. Some of these on the very front end, or a lot of them, pay really good. And as they start to increase market share and get more drivers, they decrease the pay. So it's always a really good idea when something new comes out. Try it out, test it out. Nancy's really good at doing that. She's doing some something in Austin, Texas right now, HEB grocery delivery. She's killing it. I told her, I was like, don't be telling me about that stuff. It's not my market, and I can't take advantage of it. I don't want to hear about it. But happy for her success. But great example of multi-apping and testing all the different gigs out there and finding what works best for you. She loves it. So we all have our different likes and dislikes, right? Some like to do rideshare. Some don't want to haul people. But in New York, Shipt. Let's see. Let's see what they're saying. While I was waiting for some Lyft trips, I toggled on Dash Now because they sent me an alert about how busy it was. I was not planning on taking any. I want to see how many they would send me. It's always good to talk. What's the worst you can do? You're rejecting? I mean, I've done that and got some pretty sweet offers on DoorDash and made some really good money. So never hurts. Pop those apps on when the one's slow. When it's busy, you don't have to run multi-apps. I'll run just the one, maybe two. But then, as it gets slower, I'm kicking on more apps. You're increasing your probability of staying busy and making money. It's just simple math. That's it. Let's see. Before DoorDash and Grubhub came on my region, I used making up to 150 night. DoorDash question. With the extra that they pay per delivery, should I pause and end each delivery? Yes. I did a short video on that. I showed exactly how to do that. And I actually got caught in a snag where they sent another offer in right away. And I had to go and take that. Risk and reward. Some of these bonuses aren't even worth it. I mean, like $1. I'm not going to take these crappy offers. I'm just going to reject. Find something that's going to pay me higher than the $5 plus $1 anyway. So, risk reward, balance it out. Real quick, I just want to take and show you all something I've been working on, and then I'm going to be launching soon. So I have my own brand, right? I have the Gig Coach Day Consulting, the Team Ping, like these shirts and all this stuff. This merchandise is going to be available soon, but I have my own merchant store. We're going to pop over now. I just kind of want to show what I got. I'm not going to release the store to you yet because I just did an order yesterday, a test order. I want to make sure that it works, it gets to me, check everything out before I release everything to you. I only have one t-shirt on there now. I'm going to add on some different things. I'm going to put a hoodie, men's shirts, women's t-shirts. Any ideas that you guys, ladies, may have, it'll be on here. But you can see right there, right? Let's check out the catalog real quick. Got a little accent. Catalog. But pretty good looking dude right there modeling that shirt. This is the shirt. This is the first one that I got up. Again, a little bit higher price is because this has front and back on here. So, I don't know why this isn't showing front and back. Anyhow, it has lettering on the back. What it says, my slogan, right? Work hard, but work smarter. That's on the back of the t-shirt. So that's why this one's a little bit more expensive, and it's a higher quality tee. I want it to be comfortable. I'm pretty sure it's pre-shrunk. But anyway, I'll have some cheaper available options on there that won't have any sayings on the back, and have some more stuff. Just want to show you guys, ladies, that. So when you see it pretty soon, their merchant store and me, posting that in any of the videos or mention it, this is it right here. But you'll see right at the top, free shipping on any orders above $20. Shipping can get expensive, right? So that $28 that you did see, That includes shipping costs. I'm taking care of that. Anyhow. Back to the question. So, is there any minimum for accepting rates? Please respond. No. I have 0% currently on DoorDash. My acceptance rating on Grubhub right now is, I think, 4%. And it varies, but there's no minimum. You're an independent contractor. Accept or reject as you see fit. Any tips for sitting so damn much? Man, I work at home. So I try to, I'm fortunate that my area is pretty busy and I can work from home and then leave when I get good offers and come right back and get back to work doing other stuff. The hot spots are not always the greatest spot because guess where everybody else is going to go? Think about it being like a light beacon. Everybody's going to want to go to the light and gravitate to the light. So you're going to have to go to some other areas, look on the customer app and find out where all the merchants are and test some stuff out and you're going to find some different honey holes. You'll find some sweet spots, and as we like to call honey holes, that you'll take advantage of yourself. Let's see. If you were me, would you have a higher minimum dollar per order threshold because of spring training? Say $12 instead of $10. Pretty much do exactly what you do. Big dollars, low miles, stacked. I've consistently been $15 per order. 50 orders a week, so $750 a week for months now. That hasn't varied. There was one point when they added a bunch of drivers where that kind of dropped down. I'd start taking some lower offers here in Phoenix. But again, sometimes you got to pivot. You always got to adapt to the changes and what your market's doing. I think there's a high turnaround. Remember, it's a big revolving door in this business. So once they hire on a bunch, especially when they hire a bunch all at once, guess what happens? Nobody's making any good money. They go back to the other gigs they were doing, or they just quit altogether. So don't be too stressed out about that when they talk about adding a bunch of drivers. Yes, you'll have a little hiccup, maybe a week, 2 weeks, and then it'll kind of calm back down again. So Ross says, I had to check my food today, press got order button, but this is from Chili's. I don't know. Ease has marijuana delivery. I signed up, but my car was too old. Man, that sucks. Think about it. That's a huge market, right? And some of those stoners probably tip pretty well. Think about it. They're in a good mood. You're bringing more ganj. I know I would be pretty stoked if you're bringing me some stuff, that was going to make me feel better. Yeah. Probably a good business for all of you to look into. They're not anti-marijuana or don't have a big deal with it. But probably some good money. Let's see. Nancy, have delivery, no shopping. Man, so that's basically Instacart without the shopping, right? You just go and pick it up. So it's almost like Walmart grocery. You just go and pick up the bags and drop it off. If that's the case. That's a pretty sweet deal. Especially for folks like myself. I don't like to shop. But I got no problem lugging the groceries. I'll do that all day long. The other day. What's the oldest they accept? I don't know what that means. Frog Bear, what if it says you have to complete 2? Still do the pause or wait and do 2 before you pause? Yes, so for the markets that you have to complete at least 2, that's not a big deal. It sucks if you do get one that's far away. Again, that's where you have to weigh it and risk reward. So if you do have to accept 2 and the second one's like pretty far away, it's not even worth the bonus that you're going to get. Just reject it, pause, and the dash, start over again. Start all over again. If you're getting nothing but crap offers, pause and start over. Pause and start over. You got to wait a little bit, though, because that same offer you're just kicking back, you're going to get again. So you got to be patient a little bit. I know it's tough. It sucks. It's kind of a game. But it is what it is. I wish they paid more for delivery and it didn't have to happen. But Nancy made $9.74 last week. Grubhub for work, and HEB. Nice money. Good dollars right there. I'd be snagging a little bud for my own tip. Oh, Seaside. Yeah, no good, man. That's like, what that reminds me of, like back in the day when someone would be pinching the sacks, right? It's like you're hooking up your buddy and you're taking them a bag and you're going to pinch their sack because you're the one hooking up. It's like, just tell them give me a nug for hooking you up, right? Be straight up. I just like, Just be straight up, man. I don't know. That's how I am. I've always been a pretty straight up person like that. Even though it gets me in some trouble sometimes. Right, Pete? I can be a jerk. Let's see what we got. Mugs, pens, bumper stickers. Man, that's going crazy. Some stickers. I'll probably design some cool stickers. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be designing some different shirts with sayings that are relevant to what we do. I'm sure now I said that some of these other folks with merchant stores are going to jump on that idea too. Be my guest. I love competition, and creativity is one of my things. And yeah, it's one of the ideas I have going on there. Calendars isn't a bad one. I'm not going to model for it, so pretty bad audio right now. Lots of echo. Need to mute an internal mic. Maybe because I was talking too loud. I only got the one mic on. Sorry about that. It's a brand new mic. I don't know what's going on there. Let's see. Scrolling ahead here. Let's see. So Nancy, touching on that, she says, yeah, H-E-B grocery delivery. I don't shop. I pick up at curbside and deliver it. Good tips. Made $234 yesterday. Damn, Jana. $234 yesterday? That's good. Just think if you mixed in a little bit of Grubhub with that, you would have really banked some money. Like if you would have cherry picked some Grubhub on there. Woo! But that's good. So for those that are in Austin, Texas, you might want to check out H-E-B grocery delivery. Sounds like a pretty good deal. Looks like they have H-E-B in Dallas and Central Market as well. Nancy, thank you for that info. Yeah, guys, ladies, if you're in Austin, Dallas, or Central Market in Texas, you need to go check out H-E-B grocery delivery. Nancy, is there a referral bonus or link that you have that maybe you want to post in there? Definitely, if you have one, post it in the comments of this video so everyone can go hit up that referral link since you provided all this nice, valuable information. Man, AZ Driver, what's up? You missed all the good stuff. I touched on that that drama queen, that drama stuff. You have to rewind and watch this video and check that out. But that comment was on your comment that went kind of crazy. But anyway, so Lana, the audio probably went crazy when I was getting all loud and excited. I just to calm down a little bit. Plus, I'm in the room, so it's not super friendly when I get too loud as far as echo. But thank you for that feedback, everyone. It was only when I went to the Shopify store. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Again, I don't live stream too much. I got this new encoder software that I'm using right here. So just original OBS. I went back away from Streamlabs. I'm just trying to find out what works best. So that sucks that when I screen shared, it didn't work so well. I'll figure that out. Thanks for that feedback. So there's two of you, even though you're showing us the store. Man, sorry, I'll figure that out and I'll share that store once I launch it here pretty soon. I did a test order myself and we'll see how it goes. But more items I'll have on there. How many hours per week do I work? I work a lot. With everything I do, I pretty much work about 6-7 days a week, 70-80 hours a week. So I have the fitness thing going on. I have this YouTube channel. I do Grubhub. I do some other video work. I have the consulting business. I have the exclusive networking group. And, goals and stuff that I'm working on. But, yeah, stay busy. But I create balance within all that. Every day is pretty balanced out to where I'm not burnt out. If that makes sense. Got a $35 tip for delivery yesterday through Instacart. Nice. Instacart is pretty good when they're paying right. It's just when they screwed up that pay. But, yep, you bought a Fitbit with that money. That's funny. Shipped sucks. So, Adam, why does shipped sucks? So, when somebody gives me an opinion on something, I'm a data guy. I want to get information on why it sucks. The reasons. Obviously, I don't have it here in my market, so I have no idea. But I'd love to hear your feedback. Low payout. So what is low payout to you? Give a little more information as far as that goes. And Gabriel asked, do you get to pick schedules at your market with such low accept rate? Yeah. And you know what? Here's a big deal with that. That scheduling system is a great way to scare drivers into being a higher level because they're like, oh crap, I can't get scheduled on Saturday. Human nature is your biggest friend and ally. Guess what people are going to do come Monday and throughout the week? They're going to start dropping blocks for a number of reasons. They're sick. Their kids are sick. They're lazy. They overslept. They're tired. Something else came up. Who knows? You name it. Like there's a lady who dropped her entire week's blocks today. At least she went on Facebook, let everyone know. Because she's going to go to California. Right? It's just, right? Human nature, right? We're spur of the moment. Things happen. Blocks are always getting dropped off and they're patterns. I can tell you there's exact times in my market that I know when blocks are being dropped. And it's not at 14 and 44 after the hour when people don't log in. There's different times. You need to go look and pay attention. There's patterns. That's one of the things I teach in all gig economy. There's patterns to pay attention for, to take advantage of, capitalize in future days, weeks. So look out for that. Let's see. Distance, tips, numbers of items doesn't match the pay. That sucks. So the amount of work that you're doing and the distance you're traveling is not worth it, huh? That's too bad. You think it's worth it to do 120 delivery within 5 days for Postmates? I need more information on that. I always like to see what the dollar per delivery is. So how many deliveries is that for the 120? Or I need more information as far as that is. Jake, you need a backdrop, maybe unicorns or dolphins. Funny you say that because I just did order a green screen a little while ago. So it's being shipped on Amazon. It's supposed to be here by Wednesday. So the next live stream that I do, I'll have the green screen and I'll start playing around with that. I always like to do fun stuff. So no dolphins or unicorns. Maybe unicorn. Everybody likes a unicorn. Anyway, here's one for you, Jake. Have you ever done a gig not in your home state? I have not, but I would love to try it. What's that one? Trying to think of where you actually, it's not gigs. Where you can go out of the state and you're doing different type of gigs. What is that one called? Man, it's on the tip of my tongue. But Target bought them. Target bought what? Ships in Phoenix now. I think I signed up in my interview and they said they couldn't hire me. Man, if they can hire you, James, they probably can't hire me either. Salvi, how do you lose belly fat? Well, you start to exercise. I mean, it all depends where you start because, you know, it depends on your fitness level, your background, your training age. There's so much. It's what you eat. You can't just do crunches and lose belly fat. That's what they call spot reducing. It's a myth. It doesn't happen. Your body decides where you're going to reduce fat, and it's all genetics. Last place that your body stored fat is the first place that it come off. So if you're a person that stores around your back and your belly, it's probably one of the last places that's going to come off. So a lot of good diet, some good quality exercise, strength training, aerobic, basic, nothing crazy. But that's for another channel and another time. So look out for that fitness channel coming down the road. Anyway, 800 guarantee for 120 deliveries with Postmates within 5 days. Yee. Man, that doesn't seem very good. I'm doing something wrong. The math there. So like 100 deliveries would be $8 a delivery. That's just a guarantee though. You can make more than that, I would think, if you're doing things right. If you're cherry picking effectively on Postmates, you should make more than 800 doing 120 deliveries. And let me back up to that. 120 deliveries in 5 days. You realize how much? That's a lot, man. That's almost 25. That's what, 24 deliveries a day. You got to do 24 deliveries a day. That's a lot, man. That's grinding it out. Hell no, that's not worth it. Pardon my language. Heck no, we won't go. No. No. No good. That's a terrible bonus and promo. It's not even a bonus. It's just a guarantee. It's a promo. So Lyft, TaskRabbit, out of state for both. Actually, I've done Lyft out of state. I did Lyft in Madison, Wisconsin. I was out there for an event almost 2 summers ago. So it was about a year and a half ago. And I was able to drive Lyft out there. The rates were higher. And there was a lot of prime time because of the event, and a lot of people. There was like 60,000 people in town, in that little college town for that event. But yeah, so I did lift out of state and did really well. I would do Postmates. I would try that out of state. I know other people have, but still trying to think of what that other name of that other one was called. It'll come to me. So there's no blocks 10 minutes after they drop on Thursday morning, Albuquerque. Man, there's no blocks in a lot of markets. Just remember, you could pick up a crap ton of blocks throughout the week. There's a certain time also when your driver specialist, I like it's called the block monster, right? The block monster is going to come through. They're going to restrict somebody's blocks, and they're going to take them all away, and they hit there for you guys to pick up. So there's a certain time every day and certain days where that happens in my market, and I know just to be sitting there waiting. It's like Christmas, man. All of a sudden, all those blocks, I'm like, ding, 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 ding. Thank you, thank you. Sucks for that person, but there's plenty of opportunities to pick up blocks aside of scheduling Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So don't get pulled into that hype. Do I still do Uber and Lyft? Not currently. Nope. I will be doing Uber again pretty soon, though. There's good money in rideshare. There's real good money. And I'm actually looking to get into doing XL vehicle. So with doing rideshare, I want to be doing something that's going to make a higher dollar per mile. You all know I talk about that dollar per mile, and I track all that stuff. So there's a lot of good money in rideshare. There's a lot of good money in gig work altogether. So I have a plan to put together where I'm going to show making 6 figures, 100,000 in 1 year just doing gig work alone. But stay tuned for that and that book. Let's see. Gabriel, in my market, I can get 4 more offers an hour when off block. That's not too many. You want more offers. Think about it. The more offers you get, the better chance you can get a bigger offer. When you're off block, when you do get really good offers, a lot of times in my experience, what I learned is it was a repeat customer or a merchant that I've been to that would give me a lot of 5-star ratings. How do I know? I buttered them up. I've talked to them. So get friendly with those people. You're going to be going in and out of those places over and over again. They can make your life easier or harder, and you can make a lot more money getting some of these better offers if you're on the right side with them. So remember that. I use Postmates when DoorDash isn't popping. Smart, man. Let's see. What's XL? So XL is just 3 rows. So you have a vehicle that has 3 rows, like Suburban, minivan. I know a guy that made 6 figures driving a minivan. Come on, man. If a guy can go out there working a crap ton of hours and make 6 figures driving a minivan, life's not that bad. I know there's a lot of drivers out there complaining they're not making any money, but there's a lot of drivers out there making really good money, and I have a group of them that I've coached that are killing it week in and week out. They're making well over 1,000. They kick my butt every week. So, AZ driver, you got a minivan. Exactly. So, it doesn't take much. And you get a used vehicle. So what I'm going to do is I'm saving up. I'm going to get a used XL. I'm going to go to an auction. I'm going to get something that's not going to cost me a lot. I'm not going to have a car payment on it. And I'm just going to use that for rideshare. And when I'm done with it, I'm going to turn around and sell that bad boy and get my money back for it. So work smarter, right? When I do all that, I'll post a lot of videos of information and details on what I'm doing, how I did it. So again, look for more of that coming forward. This channel is going to be branching out back into rideshare. So great question. Glad you asked that. Laughing my butt off. White van without windows. Oh, the Chester van. Man. Have I heard of this company that hires drivers to take people to and from doctor's appointments? Yeah, that's Veo, right? So I'm pretty sure what you're talking about is Veo. Veo is great for some people. It's mostly daytime. What I know, a lot of those rides are to methadone clinics. So it just depends. You know, I know a lot of retired folks, they do Veo. They love that because it's pretty decent money. Longer trips, they get some longer hauls, but again, depends on your market. It's a pretty good one here in Phoenix. Nicholas has a Chevy Malibu. I have a Toyota Camry. Thing was with rideshare is I put so many miles. I have 120,000 miles on my Camry. It's 2017. Put 75,000 on the first year, but they had a power driver bonus. I was getting 20% extra every week for hitting a certain amount of rides and everything, which paid for my insurance, my car payment. Once they decreased that and increased the rides and changed that whole program, that's when, yeah, all that crap just wasn't worth anymore. But I'll be back doing Uber pretty soon. You have another question. Can you get your specific block scheduled from your region driver specialist? Like if you can only do 5 to 6 Monday to Friday. Man, I'd say the only way you can do that is if you got a really good relationship with that driver specialist. Like if you're pretty buddy, you might be able to, but I don't know. I don't see how that can happen. So AZ driver, Vayu wasn't for me. Too many no-shows, and you don't get paid for those. Yeah, that sucks. So get info on that. Is it worth doing DoorDash on a bike? Available downtown only here. It might be. Think about it. You don't have to pay any gas. You're probably getting a lot of offers where you're close enough. You can be very efficient. You get 3-4 offers an hour. I would do it. Try it out. What you should do, Diaz, is you should try it out for 1 month. 1 month, test it out, collect a lot of data, get a lot of information, and then make a decision based off that, right? That's my suggestion there. So, Pino, saw your video on how you had deliveries going opposite directions. Your reaction was hilarious because it happened to me. I get it all the time, and I'm just like, makes no sense. I love that they stack offers. It's a beautiful thing. We can be efficient. We can make a lot more money per hour, and it's a win-win for everybody. But half of them make absolutely no sense whatsoever. I don't know what's going on. So, I hope that you all just reassign. You see a really big offer and stacked and going opposite directions, don't be discouraged. Accept it. Take a look at it. If it's a pretty even split on pay, you could choose one or the other. You can reject both, reassign both, or reassign one. Whatever. I started your advice on cherry picking with 2 apps at once, and that has been great. Good to hear. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many times I've heard that from people. Yes, there's some markets where you absolutely cannot cherry pick, but those are, I'd say, 1 out of 4 or less. 20% or less. That's 1 out of 5, right? So, Uber XL, Lyft XL, 6 passenger rides. So, yep, 6 passengers, and I know 3 rows is one of the things they talk about. You have to have enough seat belts also. So, you have to have enough seat belts to safely haul all 6 passengers. Let's see. You'd buy that book. Yeah, man, I got to. And the reason I had that idea about the book, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but a lot of people have been telling me that for years. And this goes back from when I started my business, which originally was Rideshare School of Success, because it derived from coaching people in the rideshare industry. But all that stuff transferred on over to gig economy. But kind of wrapping up here, we're getting towards the end of this. This is the longest stream video I've ever done. Again, this is 2,000 subscribers. Huge milestone. Thank you all. Let's answer a couple more questions before we go here. There's been some good ones. Hop, skip, drive is Uber for kids. Man, I wouldn't want to be hauling the kiddies. Might be good money, but yeah. But depends. We all have different likes, right? Might be good for, again, say like a retired grandma or a mother, right? She would go haul kids. She's like, I haul my own kids and I get paid for it. Sign me up. Great idea. So there's a lot of niches out there for some of these companies to hit. I received the email from Grubhub today saying that customers will soon be available to text and call us. Man, I could just see that coming on these stacked offers where somebody's texting me because they see me going another direction. But pros and cons. Everything has its pros and its cons. So I try not to get too wrapped up on the cons of it. I try to look at the bright side and the good side of everything. That helps keeps us moving forward, right? A lot better to be happy and positive than pissed off and negative. I'll tell you what. Thank you all for the congratulations. Richard here says, I cherry pick on Uber Eats at night and I can get $8 to $12 pays. Yeah, nighttime on Uber Eats, that's the way to go. There's some really good money on Uber Eats late night. And I'll be testing out and doing some stuff with that in the near future here. It's getting ready to be summertime in Arizona. Summertime slowdown means run all the apps to make your monies. But Chester Van, gotta love it, right? You always gotta have jokes, gotta have fun. Screw the drama. $1 per mile on DoorDash, absolute minimum. $1.50 per mile, absolute minimum. Why? Because once you have some deadheading and stuff in there, it'll probably bounce out closer to $1 per mile. You're a profitable business. Have you ever had ID scan work on DoorDash? I'm at 100% failure on Eddie. Phoenix, we can't transport alcohol, and that sucks because if you're in a market with DoorDash where you could transport alcohol, there's some big tips and payouts on those ones. And it doesn't show you in the guaranteed screen coming through. So if you're in a market that does alcohol and you get a big order for that, you better accept that thing so fast, but don't forget to screenshot it to share all that, you know, the before screen. But anyhow, guys, ladies, thank you so much for tuning in, for all your questions. I don't even know how many people are on here in the stream. I can't see, but it doesn't even matter. Have a great day, evening, and don't forget, work hard, but work smarter, and stay tuned for that merchant store. I'll be posting info on that really soon here. Later, y'all.